Welcome back to the people's best reactions to the German Grand Prix. Oh boy, this one's gonna be a fun one. Let's talk about the race, shall we? It actually lived up to the hype. And what do you think, Greg? I think the race was honestly amazing. Same. The race was great, very good. Let's dive into it. We've actually had, you know, your guys' help for this. So we had your suggestions to pick the topics. And Oliver Jackson 24 has said David Norris. Let's talk about David Norris. Um he had he got pole. We talked about that. He maybe some man told his bad timing pit stop or something. But David actually held on and won the race. Pretty dominantly to be honest for his car. And I am definitely not excited. I am overjoyed right now. It is crazy because I I didn't expect David to win like that. And yeah, finally that little like Ford streak's over. They won 4 races in a row. And now David Norris has won. Now the next topic, chaos. Yeah, so let's talk about the race now a little bit. As soon as we got to as soon as we started, everyone started on intern, so gladly for them. Like as soon as we started, the rain just came down, and the weather can the we we thought we were gonna rain the whole race, but no, the changeable weather conditions. I don't know what's going on in Germany, but it was saying it came down. It was interim conditions. Then everyone switched to wet, and then in like the last part of the race, it was dried out. Like if you like started watching the last part of the race, you wouldn't even have known that it was a wet race at all, because the track just dried out. Yeah, everything except the main straight. Oh yeah, not the main straight. Um, the back straight. Like that was wet the entire race. Like what on earth? I've never seen a straight wet that so long. Yeah, we had some chaos. We had drivers go off. We had Frank, not Frank. Yeah, we had everything. First, it was Mark hitting Barry into the barriers. Yeah, that kind of rhymed. Yeah, whose fault do you think that was? That was Mark's fault. Shouldn't have gone up the inside. It wasn't really entirely Mark's fault. He was going for a move that a lot of drivers were trying that day, and it was just he got on there and it was just so slick, and he just mistimed the braking. Both of the, I think if they didn't collide, both of them would have went off the track at least, anyways. Like they weren't gonna make the corner anyways. I think it was a racing incident. Like Mark didn't get any penalty for that. Well, I guess his penalty technically came later when he retired. Let's talk about Mark and Mon. Mark first. Mark had a very scruffy race, in my opinion. Yeah, he did. Um, for P16, I thought he would have been in the points, but yeah, he was just like hitting into everyone. I think he had a problem with his car, maybe from the contact. Yeah, then he just had to retire. So yeah, not good race for Mark. Mon, I thought he was gonna be on the podium. Like he's in the best car, and he only made it to sixth. Like he was stuck for a while during the race. Yeah, the Fords didn't have very good strategy because Manson pitted, and that lost him the win. He should have pitted with Jarson Sarstens. And then we had Brandon McKenna. Oh, there. I think that's a racing incident as well. Honestly, I would say that's a bit Nigel's fault. But they were side by side going into the chicane, which is never a good thing. And I think Brandon should have known that he was there, and then they collided. And then they were both out in the end. But yeah, we had 15 cars, only 15 cars finished the race. That's rather surprising. Yeah, only 15 cars finishing. That's still very surprising. Normally have more finishing. And yeah, we had Ocon in P5. It was a great race from Ocon. His teammate Lynn. Well, yeah, I guess we'll talk about more about that in driver ratings and stuff. But yeah, I generally think it was a really good race to watch. Great points for Yellow Sheep as well. Yeah. And Marcus having a good race. Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about him. Short had an amazing race. He got points. He got P9, and he started from P12. And he was making a lot of overtakes in like the last part of the race. Like Short having a really good showing. Yeah, really good showing from Short. I'm really impressed. I think he should definitely keep his seat for next year. But that's only one race, so we'll have to see. Yeah, there's still seats up for next year. Um, but yeah, that's basically all we're gonna say about the race. I only just realized that, and yeah, the next race is Italy. I just realized it's not even. We literally have 2 weekends between now and then. The race is so far away, and I only realized that just now. Yeah, it's actually very very far away. We actually have like a big break until that race. I don't know why they had to mess it up. Like the race is from the 3rd to 5th May, and it's only now going to mid-April. It's only now mid-April, so that's 2 weekends that we have off. What are we gonna do? I guess we have some content to make. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed.